Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So as some of you may have noticed, there's been quite a bit of buzz surrounding Bleach lately, and it's almost sounding as if Bleach is getting some sort of revival from the dead. There's quite a bit of hype around the upcoming live-action movie that's coming out next month in Japan, and it seems like they're trying to capitalize on the hype by giving us some more Bleach that nobody probably expected. Kubo Tite, the author of Bleach, will be giving us a brand new never-before-seen manga chapter one-shot that Masashi Kuro, who worked on the Bleach anime, has also teased on his Twitter account with a picture of the cover for this new one-shot. We don't know exactly what the story is going to be about, but we do see Ichigo in his Bankai form, so at least we can sort of guess the range of timeline in the story in which this new one-shot might have taken place. They did mention that it's going to be a nostalgic story in a tweet by Kuro, and that it was meant to prepare fans for the movie, which, as you probably know by now, is a retelling of the first arc of Bleach, with many more characters introduced earlier than the original story. Shueisha themselves has also confirmed that this new manga installment will be coming in 3 parts and is looking like to be a prequel of some sort. The 3 parts will be used to introduce the characters that will be appearing in the live-action movie, which will include Ichigo, Rukia, Renji, and Byakuya, and it will include more information regarding the live-action movie. So I think the biggest question surrounding this new manga release would be if this new manga one-shot is just a spin-off series for newcomers of Bleach to get to know the characters' backgrounds, or would it be a side story to the canon of Bleach's manga? Although it would be hard to make a side story canon to the original manga, while also being consistent with the movie, as the movie and the original anime/manga will be telling a very different story from the very beginning. But I have a good feeling this new side story will be both canon to Bleach's original story, while also something that can introduce the characters without having to contradict the way things will be playing out in the movie, as this new manga one-shot series could really just be a never-before-seen origin story for the 4 characters that will be in the Bleach live action. What we do know is that it's definitely not going to be a sequel, because just a few days ago, the internet got a sneak peek of what Ichigo looks like all grown up, with a shorter haircut along with his new dad bod. Broader shoulders, stronger facial features, Ichigo looks almost like a carbon copy of his dad Ishin, and since the cover of the new manga one-shot was not Ichigo in his new dad bod, along with what we know from Shueisha, I think we're definitely not going to be getting any sequel action in this new one-shot. It seems like that's the trend, to get a shorter haircut amongst anime characters as they grow older, like Naruto and now Ichigo, but the internet went nuts over Ichigo's official grown-up look, and it is official by the way, because it is taken from Kubo Tite's upcoming huge art collection book called Jet. This art book will have over 500 pieces of artwork by our Kubo, so it's going to be a massive book apparently featuring new art from Kubo, as we have seen previously with our updated Ichigo. So I think it's safe to say that we can be expecting more aged characters to appear in the art book, like everybody from the original squad. This massive book is also almost 150 USD when converted, so it's really for the hardcore of hardcore fans. Personally, I just want to know if Ishida still has long hair, but just like Sasuke, it probably just got even longer. Seeing Rukia all grown up would be cool too, but I think Shinigami has a different aging process than humans, so it's unlikely that we will see Rukia transform into a fully mature woman. Kubo has also mentioned that working on his art book felt like pulling photos out of old albums, and that he hasn't actually shown a lot of these artworks to anyone before, so he's definitely nervous about the release and how they will respond to his art. But after seeing how much people liked Ichigo's aged look, I think if we just look at Kubo as an artist and a character designer and not as a writer, I think we can still all agree that he's a phenomenal artist. But back to the movie for a second, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I just thought it was funny that in the live-action Bleach movie, Orihime and Chad was nowhere to be seen. And even though this Bleach movie is looking like it's going to have a sequel in the form of another live-action movie, that's how confident they are about this new release, I can't see how they're going to introduce Orihime and Chad back into the mix, especially if the next movie is going straight into Soul Society. I really don't mind if they don't keep Orihime or Chad in the movie, as they were always kind of extra and didn't exactly bring much to the story. But anyways, are you excited for more Bleach? And if there was one character you want to see aged like Ichigo, who would it be? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to thumbs up before you leave, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications if you want to be updated with the latest going on in Japan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.